Hey everybody, I'm Devin from Useful Books, and this is a product walkthrough, or like a mega demo, of our beta reading tool, Help This Book. I'm going to cover both the reader experience, so how your audience feeds back on your book, and also your author dashboard, the place where all that data gets collected, where you can analyze it, and then incorporate it to make a better, tighter book. So we designed Help This Book to be the best beta reading experience possible. You upload your manuscript to the platform, we give you a link that you share with your audience, they click it, they read your book, they react, they add comments, and all this feedback gets collected into a beautiful and easy to understand dashboard. So before we dive into our author dashboard, let's talk about what your readers see. So this is the link that you would send to them. You can just copy it here. You can tweet it out or email it to a select few people. We can also click this button to open up our reader view. And this is what it looks like. So new readers who land on this page will have a small tutorial that explains how the tool works. But since we're logged in, we don't see that. Basically, you read the text, and when you come across something that you want to add a comment about, you just select it, and you get this reaction toolbar. Now, notice in this reaction toolbar, we're collecting both the good stuff, and we're also collecting some negative things. Now, it's always nice to have positive things said about our text, but it's that negative stuff, confusing, feels slow, where we really start to understand where we can improve our text, where we can focus our edits, maybe make some revisions. So say, for example, I think this is confusing. I then get a comment box that allows me to add some more detail. I think this is wrong. Not exactly helpful feedback, but you get the gist. And as the reader goes through your text, they can keep selecting the text and adding their thoughts wherever they wish. And as you get more and more people on your book and adding these reactions, even without comments, it starts to build up a really clear picture of how your audience is experiencing your book, where they're getting stuck, where they're really enjoying themselves, and then you can use this to make your book better. So let's go check out that data in the author dashboard. Okay, so I'm back in my author dashboard. I'm actually looking at an older version of Write Useful Books. I'm looking at version 2. I should actually note that when you bring a new copy of your book into the platform, we create a new version, and this allows you to see how your book evolves over time. But anyway, the dashboard gives you two ways to explore that reader feedback. First, the reader journeys table, which gives you a sort of a top-level view of how each individual reader experiences your book, and the reactions table. So let's check out the journeys table real quick. Each one of these columns is basically an individual reader's journey through your book. The summary column shows that big picture of how everyone, the whole audience, is finding your book. So we can see here that on this version, there's a lot of love and a lot of useful marks, but still some confusing marks throughout. So, a little bit of work to do. Let's check out chapter 5. There seems to be a nice mix of reactions there. So I'm going to scroll down to my reactions table. Oh, I already got chapter 5 selected. Perfect. You can easily filter by any chapter. Yeah, we can already see there's a lot of deep thoughts here. Some people just agreeing, but also people pointing out some diction could be fixed. This feels very European in phrasing. And now that all this data is in one place, I can use it to make a better book. I can now see where my audience is getting stuck or bored or confused, and also the parts that they love and things they want to see more of. So when I go back to the writing table, I can use this information to craft a better version. And then, of course, I bring it back into Help This Book, send it out, run the whole process again, and see if the book is improving, or if I've even introduced some new problems I need to address. But the whole idea after multiple rounds of beta reading is you should come out with a better, tighter, easier to read book. Okay, I think that covers everything. If you're curious how import works, we have a tutorial on that. It's pretty straightforward. Upload your book, send it to your readers, they react. If you do need any help using the tool, please reach out to us. You can talk to us on the help widget or just talk to us in the author community. Otherwise, enjoy Help This Book and happy beta reading.